Hey guys, how's it going? Forrest here from the Way of Life Boot Camp. Here's Coach Anthony Steele right here with me.
Woo!
And I'll tell you what, it's been a blessing, and we're really excited about these last couple of years. We've won 2013 and 2014 Best Weight Loss in our city of Oceanside, right here in sunny San Diego, North County. And today you're coming on with us for the 3 easy steps to lose 10 pounds in just 21 days. Okay, so we're gonna get right into that. But before that, we just wanna thank you for being a part of what we've been doing. We've been able to help our communities lose 5,000 pounds documented just in the last couple of years in our boot camp programs and in our 21-day detox programs that have now gone worldwide. So thank you very much. And also we're on a mission, right, Coach Anthony?
A huge mission, Coach Forrest. And like you said, 5,000 pounds consecutively in the Business Hall of Fame, 2 years in a row. And right now we're forging, and we're going to make it happen on our global detox. And we're just so excited to have you a part of this, is that we're going to have by 2019, 10 million pounds and 10 million lives changed, mind, body, soul, and spirit.
That's right, that's right. And we want you later on to go through our website, wayoflifebootcamp.com, find out a little bit more about who we are and why we do what we do, why we're so passionate in what we do. You'll find out that, Anthony wasn't always the fitness guy you see today. He was once over 300 pounds, depressed, and at one point even suicidal. He turned it all around with fitness, healthy eating, and a healthy lifestyle. And I myself, low self-esteem, depression, anger, drugs and alcohol, a body that I wasn't proud of, a lot of negative mind chatter. So I was able to turn that around with fitness, and something my grandmother told me, which is take care of your body. Because when you take care of your body takes care of your mind, and your mind takes care of your life. And it all works together, and that's why we provide this holistic training. So thank you. We just wanted to give you a thanks and a shout out. And now we're going to get right into this, starting with Coach Steele. He's going to go over the eating clean foods.
Eating clean foods. It's just like, Socrates said, let thy food be thy medicine. It'll restore your mind. It'll restore your thoughts, your emotions, your soul. And Coach Forrest, I always think about one of our clients that, started to eat healthy, got on the detox, and how much of a change what happened. Dahlia.
Dahlia, yes.
Dahlia, what a big change. She was actually on depressant drugs. She was on Xanax. Also, there was other drugs that she was taking from the doctor. And then with that too, she was also, drinking lots of alcohol.
And coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
She was just, it was kind of like, for her, this is someone, if we can give her the opportunity and give her the tools to be able to change her life through this detox, we can do it, anybody. And in the first 3 days, we definitely want to be truthful, honest, and come with integrity at you. The first 3 days can be rough for a lot of people because you're curbing and you're pushing the things aside that you normally wouldn't have. And so the caffeine and the alcohol, that was something that she couldn't do for the 21 days, Dahlia. So in the first 3 days, she was getting brain blistering, headaches. These headaches she could just feel in her head. And we're talking about someone that is kicking these types of foods out of her system, and these types of substances out of her system. So she went to her doctor, and as she went to the doctor, she came there with a bloodshot eye, once again, brain blistering headache, and the doctor said, all you need to do is go to the local Starbucks or your local coffee shop to get this, to basically heal yourself.
Yeah, relieve the symptoms.
Relieve the symptoms. And so Dahlia, long story short, she ended up changing that. She said, I'm going to stay with the 21-day detox. She did, and at the end of it, she was able to kick the Xanax. The alcohol went down considerably. And also, too, this is a mother that is working over 40 hours a week, has a young son, and another youngster, too, that she's a teenager that she's taking care of, and she's getting her life restored and no longer walking like a zombie through life, which can happen with some of us.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Coach Steele. And that's a perfect example of what happens when you eat clean foods. And we want to be clear, whether you do our detox or you're doing it on your own, clean foods are where it's at. Meaning, get rid of all the fast foods, the fried foods, the special sauces, the rich, decadent stuff. If you just clean up what you're doing, you're going to see results. It's going to happen. So, the people in our program, our program isn't like a juice fast or anything crazy like that. It's unrealistic to maintain for the long haul, right? So we just introduce whole, clean foods, things like brown rice, sweet potato and quinoa, which are great complex carbs that keep your energy going, but they burn slowly in the system. They won't spike your insulin, and you won't gain fat off of it. And then we have fresh fruits and vegetables, right? And you can even do lean proteins, organic eggs. We recommend organic as best you can, but you know, do what you can do as long as it's clean foods. Number 2, gotta have the accountability.
Oh, that's critical.
And the sense of urgency. And you know, we all know what to do, but why don't we do what we know, right? Why don't you do what you know, right? It's the case of the nurse that's stressed out, she's eating a donut, she's overweight, and she's smoking a cigarette on her cigarette break, right? She knows what to do, she's in the health field, but why isn't she doing it? It's because she doesn't have the accountability system in place, and there's no sense of urgency, right? And so that's what we've done with our 21-day detox program, is we've created the accountability through a Facebook forum where you're on there, you're giving motivation, you're getting tips, you're asking questions, coaching. People from all over the world, from Malaysia to Sicily to New York to San Francisco, are doing this program right along with you, and it becomes an amazing supportive community for you. And then the sense of urgency. There's a date, there's a start and an end date. It's 3 weeks. You can do anything for 3 weeks, right? And so that is so critical. And then, which brings us right into number 3.
Number 3, Coach Forrest, you're amazing, by the way. The Bill Gates of boot camps, the Mahatma Gandhi of boot camps, just amazing to be in his corner. You know, and we look at number 3, avoiding sugar. Sugar, I mean, that's a tough one, right? You know, and I think of a story of, because what sugar does to us, it's basically killing us in a sense. You know, it tastes so good though. You know, I can't act like it doesn't. You know. On the other hand, though, it's very addicting, and they're showing that it's as addicting as heroin or cocaine. So can you imagine? I mean, sugar is okayed by our society, but we've seen by researchers that it hits the same brain receptors that cocaine does or heroin. And so can you imagine going out into the world and everyone's telling you to have cocaine, or everyone's telling you to have heroin? That's the way it is with sugar. So we have to avoid the sugar, and it goes back to the accountability. And once you start avoiding the sugar and it starts to turn into a habit, you start to see yourself making huge and significant changes. And then we got the bonus, habit power versus willpower.
That's right, the bonus. We always want to over-deliver here at Way of Life Boot Camp. And the bonus is habit power versus willpower. I heard someone tell me one time, if you're using willpower, you're committing violent acts on yourself. And that was a powerful statement to hear that from this gentleman who's revered in his industry. And I was like, wow, it's so true. Because if we're just, it's like that New Year's resolution that we always have, and we're trying so hard to make this willpower thing, and it's so forced. And wouldn't it be easier if we just developed a habit? And we all know that it takes how many days to develop a habit?
21 days.
21 days to develop a habit. So if you develop that habit over the course of 21 days, now it's like brushing your teeth. You don't even have to think about brushing your teeth in the morning. It's not something you're forced to do or that you have to really try to do. It's just automatic. That's how clean eating should be. That's how being healthy should be. So habit power versus willpower. So that wraps it up. You've got 3 easy steps to lose 10 pounds in 21 days. The people in our detox usually lose between 5 and 15 pounds in 21 days. We have a lot of videos up on the website where you can find out more information and hear from people that have been through the process. We've had people lose as many as 22 pounds in 21 days. We've had super achievers create huge change. But even if you lost 4 or 5 pounds, wouldn't you feel so much better? Wouldn't your energy levels be so much higher? Wouldn't your mind be so much clearer than it is right now? So we're going to be doing it. We hope you join us. We will see you on the other side, the healthy side.
Woo!
Way of Life Boot Camp. Thank you.
Boom.